Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? So there's some days where you just kind of feel like going out, grabbing your camera bag and going to take some pictures. So for me, this was kind of one of those days where I just kind of got in my car, drove about an hour and a half to a park near where I live. And the reason why I came to this park specifically is because there was a chance I still get some trees with a bit of the colorful leaves still on them rather than have fallen. And yeah, I was right. There was some trees that still have color on them, so luckily I can actually get some pictures of that. And this kind of a messy woodland here, and kind of with woodland photography, it's very, very difficult to get a good shot. So I think I have a nice composition here, and what I'm kind of going for is pretty much photographing some of these small trees with the leaves still on them. They're really colorful. Some of them are orange, kind of a little bit towards the red, and it's a mix of the two, and they're just kind of spread out throughout the landscape, just kind of popping up here and there, but all around them, in between all these small trees with the leaves, with the colorful leaves, there's just these tree trunks that are just bare because they're just kind of exposed, and they're kind of spread out throughout the whole landscape as well, and they kind of give a bit of a break between the color, kind of a gray monotone look, and it's kind of nice having that. And where I'm positioned a bit higher, so I'm looking straight at the trees, and in the distance there's a bit of the sky and some mountains in the back that's also kind of gray. So all that is kind of nice and interesting because it just adds to the mood. Now definitely what would help this kind of shot is there fog rolling through or a mist, but they're so elusive and I don't think that's gonna happen. I might just wait it out, try a few different shots here, and see if I get something nice, interesting. I do see a nice picture, maybe that could work over there. Same idea, kind of one tree that's kind of colorful surrounded by trees that are bare. And I'm gonna take this shot here. I'm taking this shot at ISO 400 because a little bit of wind. I want to make sure I got a sharp leaves, and I'm manual focusing on the where I want it to go because I'm shooting at f5 right now just to kind of let in more light. It is getting a bit darker every second because it's about maybe an hour before sunset, so it's kind of overcast, so not much light going on. Just gonna take one more shot here to have it in the back. Seems kind of calm right now. The wind has stopped. Shooting this at like 1/50th of a second at f5 at ISO 400, and all that just to get enough light in to make sure I have a fast shutter speed and not have to worry about not having a sharp image. So that's kind of important for me. Quite like this shot. So now that I have this shot in the bag, I'm gonna move a little bit to the right, a few steps there, and there's another composition that I want to try out and see how that works. The thing is that also kind of when you're shooting woodland, I find that with your eye, sometimes there's some landscape that are just obvious. You know where to stand, where to compose yourself. With woodland photography, it's really, really difficult. So I find that it helps to have the camera set up and kind of frame with the camera, because what your eye sees all over, what the camera sees is just already framed up. So setting up your camera on a tripod definitely would help you with your woodland photography. Definitely I'm not an expert on woodland photography, but today kind of seemed perfect for it. So I'm gonna go set up, take another picture that I think is gonna be nice. Maybe not, but I'm here anyway. Might as well get one more picture before heading back home, heading back to the car. It's kind of what I came for, right? So better take some shots. Alright, let me go do that right now. Kind of look promising from far, but now that I'm up close, kind of not feeling this picture, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Actually, might try one thing. This kind of piques my interest here. Not really feeling it anymore. You know, from far, the second picture I had in mind looked more promising, but when I got closer, somehow not feeling it. So I think, you know, just with that one picture, I'm pretty satisfied for the day, you know. Definitely would have loved to have some fog and mist rolling through, but I think beauty of this place that next year I could come back, explore it, and hopefully get the right conditions. Sometimes you do have to do that with landscape photography. Is just go back, come back multiple times to get the right shot. So definitely, this is a location to come back to. Even if I'm not feeling it, I'll just take one picture, just to have it, and just to show you what it looks like I'm taking a picture of. And maybe it's nice. Maybe I'll look at it later on the computer and be like, this was a nice shot, I'm glad I took it. So, worst case, I don't use it. Yep, I think I'll keep the camera on. Just walk back towards the car. If I find something worthy of a picture, I'll take another picture. If not, this is gonna be it. Just 2 pictures from today, and for me, it's better than 0. That's for sure. Alright, let's get to it. Maybe I'll find something, you never know.